People often ask in comments, if everything is classified, why do you know all of that? Someday Agatha Christy said, if a secret is known by more than 2 people, it isn't the secret now. As the example of this story, I want to show you how everything is happening exactly, and from where information is received, if all things are really classified. The 3rd of July, 1947, surroundings of a little, godforsaken town, Roswell, New Mexico. The farmer William Brasel is lying in his bed. It's already very late, but he can't sleep, maybe because of the rain, bickering on the roof, or because of the flash of lightning, from time to time illuminating everything nearby. Suddenly something is flared. Such great stroke had sounded that for the moment it was so light as in daytime, and the house was shaking as there was earthquake. The farmer, who was beside himself with the fear, ran out the house in his underwear. There was as dark as pitch. The sky was so heavy and black with clouds that he couldn't see neither stars nor moon. William stopped and waiting, but nothing else was happening. The man had to come back in his bed and fell into broken sleep. In the morning the farmer decided to know the nature of the curious sound. He got onto a horse and rode to the area from where, as he thought, it had come. About 500 meters from the house there were shining pieces from strange material, similar to foil. It was easy to bend and crease them, but while releasing, they resiled. Also there were pieces of the other very light material, covered with some red writings. They didn't burn and break with the knife. Riding another 2 kilometers, the man saw a big object, shining as it was made from metal. By shape it was similar to disc with diameter about 10 meters. Its body was broken and had a lot of dents. Near this disc Brasel found dead bodies, which weren't people at all. One of the creatures was showing the signs of life, but the farmer couldn't help. The wisest thing to his mind was to inform of this finding to the sheriff. The sheriff promptly passed this information to the Air Force Base, located not far from Roswell. Colonel William Hugh Blanchard, commanding officer of the 509th, contacted General Roger M. Ramey of the 8th Air Force in Fort Worth, Texas, and Ramey ordered the object be flown to Fort Worth Army Airfield. He rode to the place of accident, examined it, and at once gave an order to cordon off the area. But these measures were late. A lot of people had already known about this accident. Sly journalists didn't keep out of this situation. Besides, young and inexperienced Lieutenant Walter Haut, who was responsible for public relations, made an announcement and informed that crashed airship from another planet with bodies of pilots was discovered. Probably, the lieutenant wasn't entitled to say that, because the head of the base refused to confirm the words of his subordinate. In a short time, mysterious object was delivered to the base. Its further fate is unknown. Where bodies of pilots and broken frame were delivered, which researches were made, all this information became closely guarded secret. The high ranks from Pentagon didn't say any word about unidentified flying object to press and declared that there wasn't any accident. And everybody who thinks differently, in reality, saw usual radar sounder. Many of them fall to open space. They are skidded to Alamogordo Test Range, located nearby. What is happening with this object in the future is unknown up to date. However, to be sure, servicemen keep the real facts away public. The fact that people, who could find something about this case, suddenly died for any case shows it. As well, in a week, servicemen discharged the farmer, who all that time was on the military base. He said on the radio, that all in all he understood, that had found wrecks of weather balloon and not UFO. However, at the end he added that it wasn't similar to weather balloons falling down near his ranch. Also he said that he doesn't want to discuss such things now. That's all that I wanted to tell you. And again, I'd ask you to share this video in networks. It really helps to promote this channel. And of course, don't forget click like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.